Chelsea Football Club have a crisis because apparently Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo cannot play against Leicester. I'm going to tell you why. This is nonsense. Don't panic. Furthermore, Jurgensen, Sanchez, Penders assigned, however Chelsea won Kelleher. Not true. Fabrizio Romano has come out and put this in the bin, and Chelsea have released some briefings that basically tell us we were never interested. And finally, Joao Felix makes another case to demand that he deserves the starting role on the left wing position, and if he doesn't get it, he will be going soon. I'm telling you right now. But before we get started, I need you lot to hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far and you're interested in the topics and you want to support the channel, and subscribe if you're new. It's the best place to keep up with your new Chelsea nutrition, because I'm your favorite Chelsea dietitian. Let's get started. So Chelsea Football Club have two midfielders that are both from South American countries. Enzo Fernandez, Argentina, Moises Caicedo, Ecuador. What happens every international break? Both players get called up, and you know what? Latin players have tremendous pride when it comes to representing their nations. They will go injured. They genuinely will. I've seen occasions where players are hurt and miss games for their club. Somehow they're playing for their international country. Then they're injured again for their club. I don't know how that works. However, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo do not miss international games. Chelsea Football Club need to get them back to play for them for Leicester at 12:45. Well, reports now are coming out that both players could potentially miss the game due to the fact that it's an early kickoff. Both players are expected to return on Thursday. Insiders within the club are suggesting that Chelsea will put the players' welfare first. What I'm about to tell you is, no, they're not. We have seen this every international break since both players have joined. Every time these players have gone away from international duty, they return on Thursday, they have a light session on Thursday, they train fully on Friday, and whether they're tired or not, they're going to play. I remember we once played Fulham in a late kickoff on Friday. On Saturday night, Pochettino made a big deal. Both players ended up playing, and guess what? We won the game. Mudryk scored, and they're hugging in the background. They played the full 90. The one thing that's going to happen is they might be tired, but they are traveling in great conditions. Like, this is the one thing I don't understand. They've got a bed on their airplane. They're going to have top quality food. Yes, they might be a little bit jet lagged, but the reality is, give them a light training session on Thursday and make them play on Friday. Light training session on Friday, let them go out and play. They're fully fit. They're healthy to go. Another player that could be used, because you know you spent an awful lot of money on him, is Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. So Keenan Dewsbury-Hall was going back to Leicester, and he's openly come out and said, look, if I score, I won't be celebrating. First of all, broski, make the squad before you start making announcements like, oh, if I score, I won't be celebrating. I love you, Leicester. Make the first match day squad, right? I still don't understand that signing. I never did. It's a player that's got good talent. He ain't Chelsea level. We've seen it. I gave it an opportunity. It's like the Sassy all over again. You know this is a good player for a West Ham. Making the jump to a Chelsea, it's a different level. It's a different kettle of fish. You need to be a superior, consistent athlete. This guy, in my opinion, he's good. He does the basics well. However, he's not Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia. He's not even Carney Chukwuemeka. And Carney Chukwuemeka hasn't even become Carney Chukwuemeka. Personally, if it was up to me, Carney Chukwuemeka would be playing for Chelsea right now in that 8 role. Enzo Fernandez can't make it. Lavia's got a little hamstring issue. You know what, Carney? Here's your 8 role. This is your opportunity. But you know what's going to happen? We're going to play either Lavia, Caicedo, or Enzo. Because Enzo's not going to give Carney an opportunity, nor is he going to give Keenan Dewsbury-Hall an opportunity. If he does, I'll be flabbergasted, genuinely. Now we've got links to Liverpool's Kelleher. First of all, you all know my views on Robert Sanchez. Very inconsistent goalkeeper, meant to be a ball-playing goalkeeper, literally gives me anxiety watching Chelsea when he's playing out the back, right? I'm on the edge of my seat, biting my nails, I'm panicking every time he's on the ball. Good shot stopper though, that's one thing I am going to say. Sanchez has got great reflexes, right? Tremendous reflexes. The only thing is, yesterday he made another mistake. And the ball went through his legs from an angle that it shouldn't. And the Spanish fans are now onto him. And we all asked the question as a Chelsea community, at what point do we give up on this goalkeeper? Well, in the last few days, there have been reports that we're linked with Kelleher. Kelleher is the Northern Irish goalkeeper that plays for Liverpool. We know him very well. We played against him in the League Cup final. He had a monster game, which keeper doesn't when we go up against them. However, since then, he's been in contract disputes, and now Liverpool have signed my boy, my countryman, Marmadashvili, and he's gone out on loan. However, Kelleher wants to get some assurances he's going to be part of the plan. I think he's getting to the age now where he's 24 years old and he wants to play regular football. Well, Chelsea Football Club potentially were going to be that option for him. £35 million move. Well, that has been totally rebutted by Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio said Chelsea are not interested in him. Chelsea have had no contact with him, and Chelsea are happy with the goalkeepers they currently have. Ben Jacobs has come out and given us more clarity, and the clarity that he said he's heard is that Chelsea believe they have a strong confidence in Robert Sanchez, and they believe in the strong futures of Jurgensen and Mike Penders. Let's break this down. Number one, we are not going after Kelleher. That is confirmed, right? Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't come out with such a vim, both Jacobs and Fabrizio. Then the Sanchez confidence. This is what we like to call coping. This is them coping with the mistake that they've done. They are praying Sanchez becomes the player that they've envisaged when they paid 25 billion. And they are in denial that they need a replacement. The second thing is they signed Jurgensen and they signed Mike Penders. Mike Penders is playing the occasional game for Genk and he's playing under 23 level. Is he ready to come and play Premier League football? I don't know, haven't watched the kid. Seen compilations, but what can you tell from a compilations of goalkeeper saves? Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to watch him, you need to get a better understanding. I'm not gonna watch the under-23s, we'll deal with him when he gets to Chelsea. Jurgensen's someone that really frustrated me on one game this year, the Newcastle game. That was his opportunity to mark down his territory, to basically pee all over that penalty box and say, this is my territory, you're not coming in. However, he looked bad against Newcastle. His passing was rattling. I don't know how much of that was due to the fact that basically nobody played well in that back line. Nobody passed the ball well. They panicked on that day, heavily outside of Cucurella. I don't know whether Jurgensen is the way to go, but he needs to get an opportunity of 10 games. We know what the sample size says about Robert Sanchez. He ain't good. Let's get a sample size of Jurgensen. Genuinely, there won't be a digress, whatever the word is. Sorry, English is my third language. Like, it genuinely won't be. But it is what it is. I think we're going to stick with Sanchez till the summer, and then they're going to restock. But I really hope he doesn't cost us, because I genuinely believe we can get third. But at the same time, if you tell me we get seventh, I won't be shocked. Joao Felix Hive, stand up. Joao Felix Cruz, stand up, because the reality is I've been telling everyone on a consistent basis, this kid's got talent. And the annoying thing is, people don't like the fact that he believes in himself, so he doesn't alter the way he plays football. People want him to be more passive. People want him to be somebody that's more nonchalant in the way that he plays, more safe. This isn't a safe player. This is somebody that's going to take shots, try tricks, and give you production. People say he doesn't give you production. Go and look at his minutes per game compared to his goal, and then compare it to your favorites in Leao, Rodrigo, Nico Williams, and tell me whose numbers look better or not. I like all those players as well before you all attack me. However, what happened? Yesterday he started the game in the false 9 position for Portugal, Leao on his left, and when I tell you he looked like the best player on the pitch, I'm not exaggerating. He created 3 chances, he scored a goal, he took 4 shots, 3 of them were on target. If that goal doesn't go in, people are like, oh my god, he's selfish, he had a bad game. But it's gone in, all the hype, everybody, oh my god, look at the first touch he took. And his goal really epitomized what he's about. He made a nice run in behind, straight to the defender, great first touch, slotted it in through the legs of the goalkeeper. Other than that, few flicks, he done a brilliant 1-2 link up with Rafael Leao. He blew the ball over the bar. Leao needs to fix that, because there is a great player in Rafael Leao. But why am I talking about this? For me, that left wing slot is available at Chelsea. Nico Jackson is the 9. We get that. Cole Palmer is the 10. We understand that. Pedro Neto and Noni Madueke are fighting for that right wing spot. In my opinion, Neto has started to make it his own. That left wing spot, Mudryk, Sancho and Felix. Felix needs to be in that slot. And the reason why, I'll explain. Neto is creative. Jackson is supportive. He's not an out-and-out goal scorer. Palmer is a shooter and creative. Felix is creative and a shooter. In that front 4, you would end up having 3 goal scorers and 4 creators. What else would you want? I think the problem with Mudryk is he's not refined, and you can't count on him to have 1 good game, 3 bad ones, 1 good game, 3 bad ones. And Sancho, in my opinion, Sancho is really good, but he's too passive. Teams work him out very quickly. The fact that he always wants to create, he doesn't want to take a shot on himself. And whilst that threat's not there, it's frustrating. He's the opposite of João. Sometimes João shoots too much and Palmer shoots too much. Sancho refuses to shoot unless it's a guaranteed goal, which is mind-boggling. But it is what it is. If you lot enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to watch more Kavkas View, I had two videos here for you guys on similar topics that you would enjoy. Go check it out. Jonathan Tah, being linked with Chelsea, he's made his pick. Now you can find out where he's off to. And finally, Romeo Lavia coming back with a hamstring injury, once again on international duty. Peace out, I'm out, have a lovely day.